So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, we're back today and we're officially in January. That's right, the transfer window is upon us, it's here, and it's time to see what we can do. So, I did read the comments and obviously I asked who you guys thought maybe will be a good signing. And the problem is, you know, it's Man United, isn't it? A lot of players don't even want to come to us, and I totally understand where they're coming from. So pretty much I've narrowed it down to this. I went through a lot of different players and, you know, you guys have many different suggestions. It was Werner, Keane, Dybala, a whole bunch of other players. Mandzukic was in there. But the thing about someone like, you know, Timo Werner is great player, very quick, we know. Just no hope of picking him up. I mean, number one, he has a whopping 84 million release fee there. And when it comes to his comments, he's not convinced his role at our club will be right for him. So, I mean, I don't think he's ever going to come to us. That's what has happened with a lot of players. However, Gareth Bale is on transfer right now, and Mario Mandzukic is also on the transfer list. So, that means that Mario Mandzukic would come for pretty much nothing. He would welcome a move to our club because he'd play a more significant role than where he is now. So I could probably drop the wage salary down. The transfer fee, however, you know, would have to be about 16. It's not massive, really, at all, but I only have a 10 million transfer budget. Now, Mario Mandzukic, look at him as a player. He's a post player. That's his style. He's 33 years of age. Yes, he's getting older, but I am lacking someone up top like him who will win headers and is strong, physical, and he also can finish too. You know, Greenwood's not going to win me the headers. He's not. And I do a lot of crosses, but it's pointless. Rashford's not really going to win them. Martial's not really going to win them. They should be on the wings delivering them in. Someone like Mario Mandzukic would fit the bill hunky-dory. You know, he's got fighting spirit, acrobatic finish, heading. He would be a good target player. So, as much as he's getting older and he's dropping off, I would like to go for him. Gareth Bale, on the other hand. Now, they're going to want a lot of money for him because his transfer fee is an 81.5 mil release fee. However, once again, he would welcome a move to our club because he's not really been playing by ZZ. He's not playing him. Doesn't want to play him. So I could probably get him for quite a low weekly salary, but the difference is going to be paying that fee, and I have nowhere near the funds right now. So what do? Well, we head back into my team and have a look at what is on offer. Mario Matic, that's an interesting name. Nemanja Matic, another player that I kind of like playing him though. I kind of like his style. And the only real player that I saw that could replace him is Sami Khedira, because he would accept an offer. And they're similar style, but they really are so similar, it's pointless me getting rid of Matic because he's younger for a start, and replacing him with Khedira. So I'm probably going to keep him. We'll end these negotiations, not really needed. Romero, I definitely do not want to sell him. He's been solid in goal. Rojo's actually been alright. You know, he's a player that I put on every now and then. He's not that bad. Ashley Young, however. Now, Aston Villa are saying 3.6 million. So we can renegotiate this because you can probably whack it up to about 4.5. I need 16 really to get Mario. They're not going to pay that. So let's go 4.6 and see what they say with that one. But we have a couple more offers here, like Eric Bay. Do I want to sell Bay? No, I don't. I don't want to sell him. He's been solid for me. Fosu Mensah as well. He's a young up-and-coming player. Likewise, Tanzebi. I really don't want to have to sell the young players. So for now, I'm going to leave them alone. I probably should also renew a couple of contracts at some point. We'll refuse the managerial offers that we've had elsewhere. And we'll move into the opening day of the transfer window and see what it's all about. Oh, we have a cutscene finally. So it's always going to be uphill struggle. Let's pull ourselves together instead. Aim to finish in the 5th position or higher in the league. All right, so we've changed our realistic expectations now to top 5, which is probably about as realistic as it's going to get for Manchester United at this minute. So Bentancur has joined West Ham on a permanent transfer from Milan. De Gea wants to aim higher. Garner returns, so Garner's back. Pogba is also back, by the way. So let's go to my team, and He's requesting a new contract. Let's see what we've got here. How much are we looking at? Weekly salary. I mean, that's fine. I could probably accept that. So, yeah, we'll accept the contract for him. Eric Bay's requesting a new contract too. What exactly are we looking for, Eric? 55,000 a week. 44,000. Whatever. We'll just accept whatever he said. That's fine. It's not a lot, to be fair. There's Garner, by the way. He's back. Should we put him back on loan? I probably should. Am I going to play him? I very much doubt it. That's the wrong one. So let's put him back on the loan list. Probably Gomez as well. Why do I keep putting him on the wrong list? These are players that I probably should loan out. I mean, there's Pogba. I mean, we could see what we could get for Pogba. But do I really want to sell him? No, absolutely not. Even Chong, probably worth putting him on the loan list. All right, well, that'll be that done. We did see some youth team action here. Okay, pointless. We're not going to worry about that. So let's advance the time. See if they come back. Aston Villa are actually playing us next, so it'd be interesting if they do. So let's see. Negotiations. Ashley Young. The other team has come back to offer their terms. They're asking us to reduce the proposed transfer fee. Are you having a laugh? Because they know that he's on peanuts. You know what? Let's just accept it. So we'll get rid of Ashley Young because I'm not even playing him, and it is what it is. When it comes to scouting, I haven't really done a whole lot. These are the players that they're saying. This guy's actually not bad, to be fair. Shakhtar Donetsk. Would he be willing? His club is open to the idea of selling the player to us. What for peanuts? Good impression of the club. Alright, well, let me have a look at this guy further. He's a left winger. He's got a couple of inspire attributes. His speed is ridiculous. Dribbling. I mean, he's not going to win any headers, but... Oh, hang on a minute. He's getting older, 32, but he might not be a bad little... I'm not going to go for him, but I'll add him to my list of players. Cagliarella, I mean, he's 37. Let's be realistic. This guy's 32, 31. Never mind. All right. I mean, I could probably tweak those, but I'm not really too fussed about it. All right, well, we'll let everything else marinate a little bit, and let's have a look at the lineup that we're going to go for today. Now, remember, Pogba is back, but we're not going to start him. Absolutely not. We've seen what that's done before. Of course, Ashley Young's buzzy now, isn't he? Because he knows he's leaving. So yeah, let me play around this lineup and we'll return. Okay, so I think this is what we're going to go for. Not really too many changes. We're leaving the back line the same. Matic, Maddison, Lingard. We're going to have James, Sancho, and then Martial. Martial's on orange. Rashford's on orange. Either put them two in or Greenwood. And Greenwood is just way off the pace, really. So, although Martial's a super sub, so let's bring him on later. And we'll start Rashi up top on his own. Yeah, I think we'll go for that. But yeah, it's just a little bit annoying that that's the problem. We need some players who are up for it. Mandzukic, I think, will be a good signing, so we'll see what we can do there. But I think that's about it. Don't really think there's anyone else that I'd put on. So I think we'll go for that. And there's a look at Aston Villa playing a 4-3-2-1, kind of similar to us. Obviously, we get players forward when we can, and we drop off a little bit deeper when we lose possession. Counter-attack short, wide, maintains fine, frontline pressure as well. But we will tight mark the top man. Should we go for attacking fullbacks? Maybe, but I think I'll leave it for the time being. I don't want to knacker them out. Actually, you know what? Let's do it. We're playing Aston Villa. We need to take a bit of a gamble. So I think that's good enough. All right, so we are all set. Hope you guys do enjoy today's matchup, taking on the Aston Villa. And yeah, we need to get back to winning matches, so here we go. We are playing on Superstar, by the way. And yeah, let's do this. So we're live today at Villa Park as Aston Villa host Manchester United. The transfer window officially open, off and running. And the fans are ready for hopefully a scintillating match of football. As here we go. Aston Villa attacking from your left to right. Manchester United from right to left. Funny thing is, Ashley Young is heading to Aston Villa after this matchup, so he might as well get used to it. Not starting today, though. Here is Majin with a chance to float that one in high towards the back post. It was an early opportunity there for Aston Villa. Now here comes Daniel James as he finds Luke Shaw with a bit of space. And a chance to overlap. Rashford back to Shaw. Lays it inside to Jesse Lingard. Matic. Wan-Bissaka. Sancho. Nicely worked. Still going, Wan-Bissaka. Lays it on the edge of the box. Back to Harry Maguire. Nice play by Maddison. Feeds it off. Luke Shaw just trying to flick it towards Daniel James. He's getting, more and more into the lineup now. Matic. Harry Maguire. Lingard lays it off to Maddison. Luke Shaw. A bit of play as he skips past his man. Plenty of players in there. He's gone near post, and Lingard has forced the keeper to pull off the first big save. Well, there was the first chance for United. They were looking to smell blood. They are working it well. Pretty good at the moment. Ball's been laid on the edge of the box. Chance now for Jesse Lingard. Manages to hold it up. Flicks it out with the outside of the boot. Now Luke Shaw does deliver it again, and this time it's Marcus Rashford with an emphatically taken header. Jose applauds, and you can't say it wasn't coming. What a delivery though by the Englishman. Fizzed in with some conviction. Jesse Lingard initially the one doing all the work, lays it off, but look at the time he has to pick it out, but the header is just immaculate. Here's Maddison. United playing, three in the middle. So there's certainly plenty of room for them to distribute the ball around a bit. That's exactly what they're doing right now. Here is Maddison. Flicks it off. Lingard back to Maddison. Great football. Bundled to the floor, and that probably will be a Aston Villa free kick. Great interplay. Nice give and go, and it's a collision between the two players. Well, United are looking to strengthen the side throughout this January time. There's no doubt that they probably do need another out-and-out forward. They know that's been an issue for a while now. So, time for them to get the checkbook out and make that happen. Sancho, well done. Flicked inside. Here is Nemanja Matic, and Rashford's peeling away. The ball is floated over the top. Sancho's on the charge. 26 minutes played here, and it's been all played really in the middle of the park so far. United are not really giving Aston Villa the time of day. Well done, Sancho. Gets it back. Looking to skip past his man. That's bettered by the young boy, but in the end, out-muscled. And United are off and running again. Lingard. Maddison. James. Once again, Luke Shaw keeps coming forward, keeps picking the ball up. This time it's back post. It's towards Sancho. It's looped inside. And the keeper takes claim. This time it's going to be a Manchester United throw. Sancho's giving it straight back to him. Nice give and go there. Maguire comes across. Trying to manhandle his man. Douglas Luiz lays the cross. Mings does float in a decent looking ball. Nodded clear. And Marcus Rashford is up there all alone, but we've already seen him score. And the referee's going to give the foul there right on the edge of the box. Aston Villa said we're going to take this one quickly. Maybe not quite the right decision for them. Lingard's run straight into his man. Fed up the line. Aston Villa now starting to get in this. United have got to be careful. Rashford, and he's seen the run here of Daniel James, who's through on goal. Can he poke it home? Yes, he can. Daniel James on the score sheet. That is going to be a huge relief for the young boy. Set up by Rashford. Well, that's what happens when you have electrifying pace and you can't keep with him. Because here was the run, there's the movement, and he just gets his toe on this. It comes off the keeper's leg and rolls into the bottom corner. Unlucky from Villa's point of view, but Man United will be ecstatic to take a 2-0 lead right here. Had the strength, the pace, and the ability to, well, nutmeg the goalie. So 4 minutes before half-time. It's a pretty decent time to score. United take a 2-0 lead as they hope to close the gap on the likes of Liverpool, Man City. Tottenham might be a little bit different because they're about 15 points behind them. It's another great ball up the line, and Daniel James, once again, the pace for him is just unreal, causing so many problems. And this is good movement. Great ball by Luke Shaw. It was just perfectly weighted. And he'll take the corner out of this. So Jose Mourinho has made a change. He has brought on Anthony Martial. Likewise, Aston Villa have made one too. Marcus Rashford has had a really good game, to be honest. A goal and an assist, but he wasn't 100% going into this game. And with a 2-0 lead, Jose certainly feels like that could be enough now to get the 3 points, as Wan-Bissaka was a little bit too quick for his man. Maddison feeds it off to Matic. Matic wants it back again. Didn't quite have the legs, the Serbian. But don't write off this Aston Villa team. It doesn't mean they can't score goals, because they certainly have the quality to do so. Well, here goes Daniel James once more. Blistering pace, lays it back, Martial! Just a bit of a shambles in the end, but Daniel James is having a fantastic game. Matic. Lindelof. Matic once more, pokes it forward. Daniel James, look at the acceleration again. The guy's just unreal today. Every time he gets the ball, he looks a threat. It's a better pass. Majin now with some space and time. Up against Wan-Bissaka. Goes flying in. Great challenge. And that's going to be a corner. Well, United to make another change. It's not Pogba, but it's Mason Greenwood who's come on for Sancho. Martial will push out wide. United's 88% completion today has been relatively decent. Oh my word, what a finish that is. David De Gea almost dumbstruck by how quickly Gilbert took this. And for a fullback, this is some finish. A scissor kick on the 18-yard box. It's not something you're going to see every single week. I thought there was no threat here, but that has gone through an abundance of players, and I don't know if De Gea maybe saw this late, because it wasn't the most ferocious strike, but if you have a look at this angle, and it is through a lot of players. So Man United's final change. Daniel James, really good game today. Pogba comes on. We'll see what he can do for this final 13 minutes. United had a good first half. The second half died off a bit. Aston Villa have definitely played better. And there is Pogba with his first few touches. Comes forward early on now. Starts again with Matic. Maddison. Matic once more. Tried to play it through to Jesse Lingard, who's going to push further out now on the wing. Martial's going to switch wings. Matic. Pogba. Back to Lindelof. Harry Maguire just opens up his body. Wan-Bissaka takes the charge, but El Ghazi was there. Now the give and go could be on. Wan-Bissaka's trying to stay with his man. Good looking ball over the top, and that's a tidy header. Back to David De Gea. And dish it back out to Luke Shaw. That's a late challenge there, ref. Certainly is, but they said, you know what, let's play on. And now here comes Paul Pogba as he surges forward. It's a good little run. He wails it over the bar. 87 minutes have played. Have Aston Villa got one final throw of the dice to steal something late here at Villa Park? They didn't have a single attempt in the first half. They've looked better the second half. But United have definitely taken their foot off the gas a little bit from what we've seen. It's lovely control. Wan-Bissaka's got to stay with him. Looking to deliver it. He does deliver it. De Gea's there all day. And he'll certainly take his time as we are into the final 2 minutes. And you would expect that to be job done for Manchester United. Paul Pogba looking for Martial. Well, here's Maddison. Oh, he wanted the run there of Greenwood. And that probably will be full-time whistle. So Manchester United, job done. 2-1. But what a goal it was from Gilbert with a blinding scissor kick finish from the 18-yard box. So there we have it. Villa only had one attempt, so maybe not. I thought they had more attempts in the second half, but 43 to 57% possession. Man of the match today, Rashford, but James, well played, son. So, have we got any luck on our results? Let's see. Southampton won 4-1. Crystal Palace 0-0 with Everton. West Ham won 1-0. Arsenal 3-0 winners. Leicester beat Newcastle. Liverpool lost to Chelsea. Tottenham finally lose a game to Manchester City 2-0. So, Arsenal closed the gap to 6 points. We are now on the same points as Liverpool. 2 points behind City. And 6 points behind Arsenal, 12 behind Tottenham. But it's pretty steamy at the top of the table. Bottom of the table, Everton are finally out of bottom. They're 19th, Bournemouth 20th, and Sheffield United in 18th place. So we'll see what happens next. I probably should have put an offer in. Let's go in here and try and get Mario Mandzukic, because we can offer them 14.2. I don't know what his value is. We could offer him 14.2, 12.8. When it comes to his weekly salary, I don't really want to give him a stupid amount. And the release fee obviously is always a little bit temperamental. We can go for 18.3. All right, we'll do 12.8. It's a little bit stingy maybe, but we'll see what they say after the game here in the FA Cup. But at the end of the day, most of the business is going to be done towards the end of the window, late January. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, that is all for today, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to make these too long. Oh, come on now. James has picked up an injury. Back soon, no muscle inflammation. Rashford's got a nickname, the Goal Machine. Well, that's a little bit better, but I don't know if he's a goal machine. Ramiro, yeah, okay, and obviously Ashley Young's departed ways there. So let's quickly have a look how long he's going to be out. 3 days. All right, nothing too ridiculous. But yeah, we'll be back taking on Stoke City in the FA Cup in the next episode. If you have any other suggestions that are realistic in the sense that I'm going to be able to get them, sure, let me know. But it's very difficult to try and get some of these players when a lot of the suggestions you guys have are pretty high-valued targets. And for Man United, I don't know. It's always hard, especially the way they're playing in real life. Anyway, till next time, guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.